So this theory has become almost like a meme at this point in the Black Clover fandom, but at the same time I feel like after Black Clover chapter 315, things are almost at a proper setup for Asta's anti-mana zone transformation, and things are about to get pretty exciting in my opinion. So hello and welcome to UnderYZ, and today we are going to talk about Black Clover after a really long time. And I am extremely excited because this chapter, it has all the setup necessary for things to go down really hard. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to the channel since I do weekly anime and manga related content along with a bunch of other stuff. With that being said, let's just jump into it. Now I know that the anti-mana zone theories have been rampant among the Black Clover fandom for a really long time, and thematically they won't really make a lot of sense considering what actually mana zone is all about. Now if you are a long-time shonen fan, then I think that mana zone as a concept can be most probably equated to the Sage Mode transformation of the Naruto series. I'm not saying that it's the very same thing, but in order to understand the entire concept behind the anti-mana zone, we first need to understand what exactly is mana zone in the very first place. So mana zone is an advanced mana control technique that allows the user to manipulate the mana in the surrounding area. This is the basic definition of mana zone, and accordingly the user can actually use this technique offensively as well as defensively, and they can allow to manipulate the mana and accumulate the mana using the areas surrounding themselves, and therefore the magic user can gather together and utilize more magic, and it inherently increases their range as well to a very drastic extent. This is the basic understanding of mana zone. So you would tell me that what exactly would be anti-mana zone then? And I'm going to talk about just that particular thing here, but prior to talking about anti-mana zone, I need to do the setup as to why I even expect to see this particular technique come up in maybe the next chapter, the chapter after that, and it is because of the basic setting. At this moment, Lucifero is taking over and really creating a havoc upon the battlefield. The combined Megazord Black Bull is almost down, it's crumbling, its magic is being overpowered by the gravity magic of Lucifero, and the entire neighboring kingdom, all the people surrounding it are in a very helpless situation. But the Black Bulls have not given up because they know that Asta is there. Asta is there and everyone screams for him. The dialogue here is in a very hopeful scenario, and at the same time we have to understand here that what is this form all about. This is an amalgamation sort of a thing wherein the lower ranking or mid ranking devils have been unionized and fused together along with the structure of the castle, and this has now become a new vessel for Lucifero, but he has not come up yet. So this is not his true body, and even after defeating him, there's no guarantee that he has been permanently, stopped from rampaging. So that is the reason first of all why I believe that an anti-mana zone attack can come up here. Secondly, it's about the references. Back in the day during the original fight, when Yami introduced to us Mana Zone, Dimension / Equinox, or as everyone loves to call it, I'm sorry for the wrong Japanese pronunciations, but I just need to do this one. Mana Zone Yamimato Higengiri Higan. This was absolutely lovely back in the day. But basically the situation is really same. Yami was at a considerable distance from the devil back then, and even here at this moment, Asta is at a considerable distance from this humongous body, which is the vessel for Lucifero, but he's in a straight line of sight. He's right in front of him, albeit at a very long distance, and from here he needs to do one clean swipe, one clean strike, which is going to cut down this vessel once and for all. It has managed to overpower the Megazord of the Black Bulls, and it is terrorizing all the nearby people. It's making them scream for help, and this is a perfect scenario, perfect setup for Asta to finally step up the game. And no, this is not going to be him utilizing the Union mode. He doesn't need the Union mode at this moment. He is using the katana which was given to him by none other than Yami, and he's going to use the move of his captain. And in a very typical shonen fashion, because Black Clover loves to utilize these tropes of shonen, it is not afraid to be called a copycat or anything. It loves to use all the classic shonen tropes, and therefore I believe that in such a scenario, Asta is going to utilize Yami's move. He's going to be like, okay, in order to save my captain, in order to save everyone else, I am going to inherit the move of my captain, and I'm going to go beyond everything, and therefore anti-mana zone Higengiri Higan. that is going to be the move in my personal opinion. I feel like it's not going to be a new power-up mode for him, it's not going to be a new form for him, it's just going to be him utilizing the anti-mana zone powers, or essentially the anti-magic powers here. And he's going to use a Dimension Slash, which is going to cut down this vessel once and for all, and this is going to negate and nullify the entire fusion being once and for all, and therefore it's going to stop Lucifero's arrival to the real world. Now I obviously believe that it's not going to be the end for Lucifero, there's going to be more for him. He is going to eventually arrive into the real world, but it's not going to be via this particular vessel. Now with that being said, you might be like, okay fine, he's going to use a move inspired by the Dimension Cloak or Higengiri Higan, that's fine. But what is the utility or the necessity of the anti-mana zone here? Or why is it even going to be important for a matter of fact? Now, it's actually going to be important because of the size of this thing. Even if he uses a clean Higengiri kind of an attack, it's going to be just one strike, nothing more than that. But instead of that, if he uses a move similar to his anti-magic powers, he's going to be able to utilize a technique which is the stark opposite of Mana Zone, and thereby affect an area, a surrounding nearby area, with his anti-magic powers. Basically, what I'm trying to convey here is that the point of contact at which the Higengiri slashes of this being is going to be the starting point, and from there a surrounding area would be created which would be an anti-magic or anti-mana zone, wherein the effect of any kind of a magic is going to be negated once and for all, and thereby it is going to stop the fusion altogether. It's going to nullify and negate the entire fusion and thereby render the vessel useless for Lucifero's apparent upcoming into the real world. Now why am I so confident about this? First of all, Asta has already utilized the Demon Dweller Sword's Black Slash, a move wherein he fills up the sword with anti-magic, swings it and releases the energy as a flying slash which cuts through magic and carries enough force to knock an opponent down. And in theory this could be made one step above in the form of a Dimension Slash. And now, just as a refresher for everyone's memory, the Higengiri Higan is able to cut through large clouds of mana, spatial magic and even space in itself. So that's why I feel like an anti-mana zone attack based on the Higengiri Higan, wherein Asta is actually inheriting the move of his captain, is something which is totally within the boundaries of a series like Black Clover, and it would make a lot of sense as well. So what do you guys think about all of these things? At the end of the day, this is still a speculation. I can be still wrong about it. I'm not claiming that okay, this is 100% what is actually going to happen in the next chapter. It's just a speculation of mine. I'm just too excited about what's going to happen next, because the framing, the pacing and everything is just screaming that Asta is going to involve a long range attack, potentially based upon anti-mana zone and potentially based upon a technique which he's going to inherit from his captain, which is obviously everyone's favorite, Higengiri Higan. So this is it for today guys, thank you so much for joining in. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more. Join the channel membership, join the Discord server for more. This is WonderWyzy and I'll see you all on the next episode.